It's Tuesday, the 15th of November 2022, and that means it's the weekly reset in Destiny 2, where the content rotates, the vendors and the challenges reset, and we got a chance for new content to be added into the game. Well, stay tuned for info related to Season of Plunder. We've got Iron Banner this week, Nightfall information, we've got Banshee's weekly weapons, and also what is in the Eververse store this week. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. And roughly 98% of viewers who watch This Week in Video Games aren't subscribed, so subscribe today and never miss an update. Well, let's check out the weekly reset items for the week. As you can see, Lord Saladin is standing in front of me, and that means only one thing: Iron Banner is back. And this is another good opportunity to get your Iron Lord title. Also worth noting that Forge's Pledge, the Pulse Rifle and the Reese Walker Shotgun, they are going away at the end of the season. So this week is your final chance to get hold of a good roll of each of those weapons. Well, good luck if you're jumping into Iron Banner this week and have some fun. Well, next up, let's have a look at the Nightfall information for the week. So the Nightfall this week is in the Glassway, and if you complete the Nightfall, you do get a chance at the DFA hand cannon. I would recommend doing Nightfalls on Legend or Master, or even Grandmaster difficulty, and if you complete the Grandmaster Nightfall, you're going to get an adept version of the DFA. Well, given Iron Banner is back this week, and by the way, you can select it over here on the Crucible screen. You could do regular mode or freelance mode. But that does mean Trials of Osiris is taking the week off. So no Trials of Osiris this weekend. So Iron Banner is going to be your main Crucible activity this week. Well, next up, let's have a look at the raids and the dungeons for the week. So we're going to start off with the Vow of the Disciple. The weekly challenge this week is Defense is Down. You can find this one, of course, on Savathun's Throne World. Next up, let's head on over to the Legends tab, and we got the Vault of Glass. Challenge here is Ensemble's Refrain. We also have the King's Fall raid, and the challenge this week is Under Construction. Head on over to the Dreaming City. Have the Last Wish raid. Challenge here is Keep Out. Next up, heading on over to the Moon for the Garden of Salvation raid. This week's challenge is To the Top. Well, let's finish up on Europa, and here we have the Deepstone Crypt. And as you can see from the icons here, that means it is the featured raid for the week. Talking about featured content, let's head on back over to the Dreaming City. We got the Shattered Throne dungeon. That is your featured dungeon for the week. Well, next up, let's have a look at the playlists and the pinnacles for the week, starting off with the Vanguard. As I mentioned before, the Nightfall this week is the Glassway. You can get the DFA hand cannon. If you do that in Grandmaster, you will get an adept version of the DFA, so that is really, really good. Let's have a look at Vanguard Ops for the week. This week's Singe is a Void Singe, so put on your Void subclass, do 3 Vanguard Ops, and you get some Pinnacle gear. Check out Crucible for the week. The big news in Crucible this week, Iron Banner is back, so you can select the big icon here to do regular Iron Banner with a team, or you can jump in freelance. Essentially, that is solo queuing. That is how you enter the Iron Banner this week. In terms of the rotator, we've got Momentum Control. That one is around for the first time in a long time, so that's really, really exciting. And then you've got regular control, so do 3 matches of control and you will get some Pinnacle gear. Well, heading on over to Gambit. You can do regular, freelance, do 3 matches of Gambit and you will get some Pinnacle gear. Okay, we are in the tower as always on Tuesday for reset, so let's head on over to Banshee-44 and see what weapons he has for us this week. Okay, in terms of the weapons, we've got the Ranghill D. One comes with Ensemble and Frenzy. We got the Boudica C, that comes with Hip, Fire, Grip and One for All. We've got the Ogmar PR6, that's stats for all and Wellspring. We've got the Amit AR2, that's dynamic sway reduction and Pugilist. Dynamic sway reduction, always good in Crucible. We've got the Palmyra B, that comes with Ensemble and Frenzy. And finally, we've got the Typhon GL5, that comes with Demolitionist and Frenzy. And nothing too amazing this week. I think the Amit AR2 with dynamic sway reduction and Pugilist, that is pretty good. I'd recommend picking that one up. Well, next up, let's check in with Ada 1. See what mods she has this week. So we've got Fusion Rifle Ammo Finder. Increase your chances of finding ammo while I have a fusion rifle equipped. We've got Shotgun Ammo Finder, so increasing your chance of finding ammo while you've got a shotgun equipped. We've got Machine Gun Holster, so gradually reload your stowed machine gun over time, and multiple copies of this perk stack to reduce the time taken to fully reload. And finally, we've got Bountiful Wells, the elemental well mods that cause you to spawn elemental wells now stack, spawning additional wells for each additional copy of the mod you have equipped. And this one is probably one of the best elemental well mods out there, so if you haven't got Bountiful Wells, definitely go on over to Ada 1 and pick up Bountiful Wells. Well, finally today, let's have a look at the Eververse store and see what is available for Bright Dust. So first of all, we've got the Amethyst Bloom. That one is a shader. Not sure about that one myself. We've got the Splicer Gauntlet Projection. A ghost projection. We have the Scene Clapper. That one is an emote. All you movie buffs out there. Then we got the Nucleus Shell, an exotic shell. Very nice indeed. Have a look at the rest of the Bright Dust items. First of all, we've got Rasputin Projection. Then we've got the Muspel Populux, and that one is an ornament for Jotun. So that is looking very, very nice indeed. Also got Junkyard Navigator, that is an exotic ship. Wow, that is pretty cool. I like that one. We've got the Chelly Serrate Visitor. Not an easy one to say, that one. Not a very nice sparrow at all. We've got the Additive Shell. A very nice shell. Classic look, that one. It's very cool. We've got the Coifer Correction. Coifer, however you say that. Guardian doing his hair. And finally, we've got Gong Show. This one is an exotic emote. Goodness. That. Playing the gong. Hitting the gong. Then we've got the Cabal Shield Breaker. A nice transmit effect. We have the Nightmare Emergence. Also have Eldritch effects. Pretty good. We've got the Meditator shader. Got First Light. Be nice. We've got Chrome Stock. And finally, we've got Lavido Core. Nice indeed. Well, that is going to be about it for the weekly reset information today on the 15th of November 2022. And I think the big news this week is Iron Banner is back. Make sure you finish off your Iron Lord title and also get your hands on the Pulse Rifle and the Shotgun as the Forge's Pledge and that Reese Walker, they are going away in only a few short weeks' time. So this week is your last chance to get those weapons. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching or listening, and for more, Well, as always, thank you so much for watching and listening, and for more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Whatever you get up to in Destiny 2 this week, I hope you have a good time. I'll be back real soon. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you really, really soon.